And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, I'll bring you just another video. So guys, I'm going to do these armor sets as soon as I get them. I actually went out my way to buy the individual pieces. They're really low. It's just I'm also been wearing them to get extra not reputation, those reward things. I have done, what have I done, guys? I just did some of the new content, which I'll do a video of nice after. I see the Ultra Summon, I think it's great. There's bits I don't understand yet, like the beginning bit. I think all three players can put a staff down and summon. If you match up emblems, totems, like I don't know if it must do something. I don't know if it gives you different whatever. Anyway, then you go and pick the level. The two guys I were doing it with, I tried the highest level and we got demolished. We just couldn't kill the bosses in time. The robust was fine, but these guys kept putting in feebled, so we didn't get that many rewards at the end, which is a shame. But anyway, this is about the veiled Tithes robes armor set. Sorry, for the Warlock. So this is the new Warlock armor, hive based. It's actually really nice, and the ornaments I think are going to look fantastic. Now, before I get into this, guys, I did pre-order the final shape. I pre-order it all because I've got this channel and I'm going to buy it anyway. And so I got this early, the Tessellation. It's actually a really good fusion rifle. What this does, the reason it's multicolored is this matches every element. Whatever subclass you're on, it matches its element to you. So solar, void, stasis, strand, etc., etc. It's pretty powerful. So that's its intrinsic trait, is it matches to your subclass, and final blows grant grenade energy. So that alone is really good. What it's got as its exotic perk is when you long press square, you consume your grenade. You put your grenade up in the air and it sucks it in as pure energy into. And then you can fire a charged shot. It's like sort of like a fusion rifle / grenade, like an energy grenade that you charge up and fire. And it does like pretty substantial damage. So this is a fantastic weapon. I was just playing in the events, and so the best thing I can do at the moment is Mantle of Battle Harmony. And then I've got all strand weapons, so I get my supers really quick. Anyway, now that that's over, sorry about that, guys. Let's get into the armor set. So I'll go as quickly as I can, guys. And I think this is really cool. It's almost like the skeleton structure covered by like see-through skin. I think that's exactly what it is, actually. You got this beautiful crown. Crota's coming out, guys. I want to raid. P.S. I love the colour as well. The spikes on the collar is fantastic. It's a very. It reminds me of royalty. Like, look at the neckerchief, and like these. This is like a formal dress, as if you were not. If you wouldn't be queen, but you would be in presence of one of the queens or the hive gods, and you'd be at royal court or the ascendant throne, and you'd be wearing this as like formal attire. Maybe as diplomats, etc., etc. I know the Hive aren't that well known for that anymore, but they used to be. Have like a formal like structure. The arms pretty straightforward. Not all I can do. We might as well look at the bond while we're here. But they're fine. The arms are fine. They match the armor set, so that's fine. No problem with the mark. I think it matches the crown. That totally makes sense. Yeah, that totally works. Now, if we have a quick look at the robes, again, fantastic formal armor. I think this looks really good, actually, and I think the ornaments are going to look even better from what I've had a quick glimpse. So, yeah. Again, low level. I didn't want to invest just yet because I'm going to get them anyway, and you get the extra. What do you get? Basically, you get additional offerings when you do activities. So you get a chance of getting like 2 offerings, etc., etc. But again, fantastic look. But I think the main problem I'm having with some of the armor sets, even though they look good, is like, although there's a big increase in graphic fidelity from D1, I'm used to games that are such high quality compared to Destiny 2 in terms of graphics. Like, don't get me wrong, the sets are beautiful, the artwork, the scenery, it's beautiful graphic. I'm not saying it's bad, because I'm used to, like I said before, God and War, Horizon Zero Dawn. Those characters, you can see like the hairs growing out the face, like individual hairs. You can see pores in the skin when they're dead. It's just fantastic. Anyway, the boots, nothing spectacular. Again, they've got this sort of carapace, bone, knee joints, leg joints, shin pads type thing, which is cool. I like the carapace feel because Hive are chitin and got carapaces and shit. So I think that's a cool look. Overall, I think it's a fantastic look. Now my favourite part, let's get into the shaders. And for some reason, all my shaders have been kind of jumped around. They're in different locations. I'm not quite sure. We'll do some that I don't normally do. See, I actually like this shader. I like the brown on the helmet and things like that because it looks, if you look at it closely, it almost looks like chocolate, like crumbly chocolate, and it's got a really nice texture to it. So I'm saying, okay, I'm going to go for my favourites, guys. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Not amazing, but pretty cool. I think I prefer the original to that. But yeah, look at these shaders. These are all the wrong way around. Like these are the back end ones. See, that orange on the face mask I really like. I really like some of the original Vanguard shaders from D1 with the deep oranges and deeper blues. These pale blues, they don't cut it for me. Oh, gross. Let's have a look. Warbrick, that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at the Golden Empire. Oh, that's interesting. You got that dark brown on the helmet again. That's quite interesting. A little bit odd with the comparison with the gold, I think, on the faceplate. That, again, with the golden faceplate and the different coloured crown, it kind of works against it, I think. Two overly contrasting colours on opposite spectrums, it's just a bit too much, I think. Dead Orbit shader. I've got some of these Crucible ones. Quick looks. Nothing's standing out at me at the moment, I'll be honest. There's nothing that's jumped out at me, like straight away some of my favourites normally jump out at me. Maybe it's the texture of the armour, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, everything's changed. Maybe it's because I don't know why. Oh god, gross. Oh, let's look at Frumious. No, it's not Frumious Blue that looks good normally. It's We'll call Endgame's quite a nice shader. It's like a white, ice white, pearl white, like with an off blue, very pale. Quite interesting. Ironwood, this is what I was looking for, yeah. I mean, that just looks awesome. Come on, guys, that just looks awesome. It's my favourite shader. Like, so the Iron Banner ones are my favourite shaders, and this Ironwood, I've said it before, the reason I like Ironwood is the gold is not pure gold. It looks to me like 70% gold, 30% silver mixed, or platinum or whatever. Or, it's not quite gold, it's not yellow gold, and so it's got a really nice quality to it. I think that's what gets me every time. Now, again, Iron Wolf, this was my favourite originally up until, Ironwood was one of the latest ones that came out. This Iron Wolf was one of my favourites before then. It still is one of my favourites, but this tops it and everything. Gift of the Nine looks pretty good. It's just, is it too much? I've said this before. Is it just the lighting in this viewer that's too much? Because my eyes are killing me right now. So it's painfully bright. It's so interesting. Iron Bone. Again, this was one of my favourites. Still is. I love it's the burgundy. It's the burgundy, like that deep red, brown burgundy. Like I like that colour. Something about it stands out to me. Let's look at Nebula Rose. It's a bit much. I think it's a bit much. Oh, that's quite interesting. That's nice. Yeah, the reason I like that is it's quite subtle. Look at the detailing on the chest plate. Like, it's quite a subtle look, that would work for me, I think. Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, good. My bad. Yeah, that's quite an interesting look. Oh, that's the original, I think, now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but that was an interesting look. Monochromatic. Oh, no. What we got? Pole position. Not bad. It's okay. It's okay. I know I like the other white one, but this one, I don't know why. It's just not cutting it for me. That's not bad. Ultraplasmic. That's okay. It's okay. I miss shaders that, like in D1, the Titan Armour, there's a Future War Cult set. The deep blue and orange combo was my favourite. I've mentioned it before, it was like diagonal line across all the armour and headpiece. So half of the armour was orange and half was deep blue in a diagonal. So you had one leg that was orange from the waist down, the other leg was blue. Then you had half of the, like a diagonal cut across the armour chest piece where half of it was orange, half of it was blue. And same with the helmet. It looked great. I really wish they'd do something like that. And I think Titans should have cloaks, a side cloak, one-armed cloak, like a left shoulder, a cloak that drapes at floor. I like this shader. I don't know if it works particularly on that, but I like these crazy pinks. Like, I just think they look great. This is one of my favourites as well. I just like the crystalline look it gives some of the characters. Lighthouse Sun. This actually do really like this shader. I like the yellow. I wish it was a little bit deeper, but it works. It's the brown I'm not too keen on. I don't mind brown. It's getting the right brown. Grayscale Undergrowth. This was one of my favourites for a long time. Whichever season this came out in, I used that on all my weapons and armour. Yeah, I really like that. Gambit. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. It's quite an interesting combination of colours. Ow. Gambit. Let's look at another pink. No, that one doesn't work, does it? No. What else we got left? We don't have many left. See, this is what I'm talking about. This could work. Like if that black was a deep black and that orange was deeper, but it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't normally apply very well. The orange is fantastic, but that grey, pasty grey black that looks faded, not a fan. But I think that looks really good. So these were two of my favourites for a long time. They kind of apply different shaders, so they don't look amazing on this. Different materials. They don't look amazing on this, but these were some of my favourites for a long time, especially on metal pieces when all the metal looks fantastic. But how I'm going to be playing with this at the moment, guys, is going to be the mantle exotic. So it's about what do we do in terms of. Let's get back to some of my favourites. So I was thinking ironwood. Yeah, I think that looks great. I think it looks fantastic. I think that's a good thing. Perhaps that with the exotic. Even pole position actually looks pretty cool. What else did we look at really quick? Let's try and go over some of these. Oh, no. The grey again, yeah, I really like this grey. I've overused it, that's all. Sometimes I want to wear these crazy, like, bright pink. Again, I've said it before, I take my character like serious. Not serious, but like I want to look kind of like cool like that. I don't want to look overburdened, like like that. That's cool. That looks so cool. But like that just looks awesome, and that's like fun cool. And that's awesome cool. It's serious awesome cool. Oh. Anyway, guys. Oh, that's an interesting colour. Wow. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And feel free to like and subscribe. If you've got any suggestions on content you want to see, I've pre-ordered Final Shape, I've pre-ordered Baldur's Gate, and I've pre-ordered Lords of the Fallen. So I'd very much like to... I'm thinking about starting to stream. Would you guys be interested in seeing any of those? Please leave your comments below. And thanks for watching. I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.